Well, hello, beauty Peeperoo. Yes, we are going to talk about the spiritual side of life. June 12th, day 164, 202 days left in 2024. We are 44.81% complete with the year. Yes, we are. So here is your passage for today. And the passage, where does that come from? Every day I read a passage from Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. And the reason I do that is because it's a wonderful tool as a self-talk trainer and a life coach. I'm certified by Dr. Shad Helmstetter. He is my mentor and one of my mentors, and just a very important one, somebody that I really love. This guy. He cares so deeply for the human, for each human, each individual human, but the human spirit, the human condition. He wants every single person in the world to have, to be able to reprogram, rewire their brains so that they can live an amazing life. And I'm one of the reasons why I got certified in his programs, like for the self-talk training, where I deliver success seminars in anything like losing weight or financial success, or success just in finding success in your life. There's success seminars in absolutely anything that you could possibly want to have success in. The basic foundation of those seminars is rewiring your brain to believe in yourself and have high self-esteem. And this man has more than anyone that I know, and I know I have many spiritual mentors and people that I follow, and I as well am a spiritual guide and mentor. Yet it's this part of what he does, it's his caring so deeply about you and about me, and that we have the most exceptional life. And I carry that forward because I care about you having the most exceptional life. And this is why I do what I do every single day. If I can just come every single day and tell you how amazing you are, how unique, how individual, and how you contribute to the whole with who you are, then, and that you are unlimited. If I can just tell you, like put that into your brain, and you hear it every single day. If you're here with me every single day, then you're going to wire your brain and your brain's going to start hearing, I'm unlimited, I'm unlimited, I'm unlimited, I can do anything, I can do anything, I can do anything. And pretty soon you're going to start believing it. And that's my goal. It's repetition, neuroplasticity, rewiring the brain. Neuroplasticity is simply that the brain is constantly rewiring itself. And so that is my goal with what I do here. And really what I do in life is, if I could get every single person on the planet, if I could get, I don't know, I just try and reach as many as I can, because it's like I could have a goal, and I had a goal, and it's just like, and I have many goals, yet it's really who is going to listen, who is ready to listen, who is tired of living the status quo life, who is tired of hearing their own self-talk that says they can't do it, they're not enough, and wanting to just like throw in the towel, yet knowing there's a spark inside of them that says, I can't throw in the towel. Like, I have to keep on trying. I'm going to keep on trying. And it's a difficult road, because I was there and I did keep on trying, and I kept on failing, and I didn't know why. It's like, what is wrong with me? Those are like those are the words I always say. What's wrong with me? Guess what? There is absolutely nothing wrong with me. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. Absolutely. Mark my words. It is your programs that are running. 77% of those programs are negative, are holding you back, are harmful. And that's in your conscious mind, what you're saying, what you say when you talk to yourself. I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, other people can do this better than me, I don't know what to say, I'm not, I'm not tall enough, I'm not young enough, I'm not old enough, I'm not, it's just, I don't have the money that I need to get started. It's just, it's always like I don't have enough. It's always in lack. It's always lacking something, always. And we live in a very abundant universe. So there is no lack unless you see lack. And you see lack when your programs are telling you there's lack. Because what does the brain do? What is the brain's main purpose? What is the brain's main purpose? It is to protect you so that you run, fight or flight, right? So that you know when there's a problem and you can get away safely. That's what the brain does first and foremost. So this is why so many of our programs are just that. The brain is protecting us. It's trying to help us. We need to be the ones to be driving the boat, driving be the master controller of this beautiful, beautiful brain that we have that can help us to do anything that we tell it to do and guide it to do. So the way we do that is we change our self-talk. We rewire our brain with the programs that we want. And those programs that we want are ones that tell us we can do this. We do believe in ourselves. We know we can do it. And there's no one that's going to stop us because we are determined, and we are rewiring our program. So we know that when we move ourselves forward, we are going to have success. Will we hit some bumps and those kinds of things? Sure. That's life. Those are challenges. And I share exactly how to do that through the goal setting, the active goal setting, where you list the obstacles, but then you have a plan for getting over and through or around or find out what's wanted and needed for these obstacles so that you can move yourself forward. That's the journey. That's the human life. That's the human experience. It's beautimous. So I'm going to read this because I want to show you the sunset, because it's absolutely, I'm just going to show you anyway. It's phenomenal. And I don't know, it's going down. You can't really see it as well as I can just because it's, I can't, I am unable with this camera. I say I can't because I seriously cannot zoom. It's like the camera will not do that, the phone. So let's read this passage, and then I'm going to talk about the spiritual side of life. So, I think for myself. I may listen to others and measure what they say, but I determine for myself the truths of my life. Instead of following blindly, I think for myself. Instead of accepting what everyone else thinks or does, I think for myself. And when each day I take the next step into my future, I think for myself. You think for yourself. You decide if something is right for you or not right for you, not based on someone else, their programs, or what they think is right for you, or any of that. So I'm going to read this really quickly because the sun is going down. Let's see if you just put it here like this, just so you can see it going down with me. I wish I could zoom in for you. It's so amazing. Okay, so Dr. Shadd's notes, the spiritual side of life. I have never found a life of great purpose and value without there being a positive spiritual force behind it. Those whose life scripts include the words, I am here for a reason, I am lifted by a spirit that guides me, find the greatest passion and joy in their lives. Without going into the growing body of research in the field of quantum physics, which tells us that consciousness itself affects and determines what happens in our material world. What is that? From the invisible, we bring the visible into the material, right? So I'll just say that mind, thought, and spirit play a profoundly important role in our existence. Studying individuals over many years, I find that within minutes of meeting someone, whether that person has a spiritual grounding or a materialistic, non-spiritual worldview, and it is always the person with the spiritual grounding who has the greatest dreams, the greatest potential, and the greatest and most positive path of action to accomplish his or her goals. Your everyday you and the spiritual you are bound together. You are one. Life's energy ultimately comes from spiritual energy. The more spiritual light and energy you bring into your life, the better you will do at finding and living your purpose. Finding your purpose. We are here to help you find your purpose. I am here to help you find your purpose. So let's go back over here just because, well, there's some beautiful clouds just so you can see the mountains. Look, there are the puppies. Let's see if you can see the puppies. They're just waiting for me. They're so good. They're just waiting. There's Flying Feather and Happy Beans. Okay, so we're almost done here. I just want to go back and just say one thing about, oh gosh, a ruse, about spirit. Spirit, if you did not have spirit coursing through your body, what do you think is your autonomic nervous system? Autonomic, just goes. How do you breathe every day? How does your heart beat? How does the blood flow? What is that? Is that just your body? Or is there something deeper that has you breathing, taking in breath? And it's interesting. Who did I hear this from? I think I just heard this today. Taking in breath is from, it's Dr. Joe Dispenza, the guy that works with him, the researcher. He said that his wife had said, every time you take a breath, you're taking in from someone else. And every time you breathe out, somebody else is taking your breath. That's like the microbiome, like the way that we communicate. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful the way we are community and we are one and all of this. It's just so amazing. So that was just on one of his, I don't know, he had something on, but it just struck me so beautifully. And I'm glad I remembered. It's very unlike me not to remember anything at all, because my brain, I am rewiring that brain to remember absolutely everything that I want to remember, including names and all of that. Are you? So I hope you get the app. It's always in the description. And that is a self-talk app that will help you to rewire your brain with the right phrases. It is a language, just like French, Spanish, German. I always say those ones because I speak Spanish, and so it's a Romance language, and I love Italian. Like, that's my favorite language, and so those are the first ones that pop into my consciousness. But it could be any language at all. But truly, it is a language. It's all the conjugations, it's not like that. What it's like is just a complete, precise, detailed, specific phrases, just like what I read to you every day, so that your brain knows exactly what you want it to do. And they're repeated because it's all about repetition. Repetition, remember, is your point of power. And repetition that is positive is your point of power. Repetition that is negative is disempowering. So the more somebody tells you that you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're not old enough, you're not young enough. I'm going to show you this back here because it's getting so pretty back over there. The clouds and everything. Look at the clouds over here. But the more you hang out with peeparoos that do not support you, do not love you, they don't support you. They have their own programs running about who you should be and what you should do and when you should do it. And you really want to be with peeparoos who love you and support you and want you to have success in your life. And hopefully you want to have success in your life. And it's not like, well, maybe I can someday. You can today. You can start rewiring your brain today when you get that app. Okay, so, and it's 30 days free. You use my link in there that I have for you, and you get 30 days free. And then thereafter it's $19.99, and you can have up to, you can have a total of 6 peeparoos on that. So your family, and it's just whoever you'd like to put on there. It's really, it's generous and beautiful, and there is no other language that I know that you can learn passively, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, and have the whole shebang and literally start changing your life. You'll start feeling more positive, probably the first thing, and then you start setting goals, you start whatever you're listening to, whatever program you decide to listen to. So Anyway, I hope that's helpful. I love you very, very mucho. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are beautimous. You are so unique and talented and gifted, and you can find your purpose. You can do absolutely anything. You are amazing. You are unique from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head. However you'd like to go. It got a little bit chilly, so I had to put this on real quick. But anyway, not that you care. I just thought I would tell you because I looked at it, I was like, oh, that looks like I have a little coat on. So I'm just going to show you. Let's see. Oh, they're the puppies. They want to go inside. Waiting. Look at the sky. Isn't it just gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? I was trying to get my head out of there. There you can see the sunset a little better. See, look at how orange and amazing. When I was producing these, it just takes so long to do, but when I was producing these, I could get some real good B-roll, you know, just to show you this kind of stuff so amazingly. And anyway, but it just takes so long. Someday I'll do it again. I'll do it for my podcast. My podcast is going to be released, I think I'll have it up next week, finally. It's just waiting for its page. It's already done, like it's recorded, the first one. Anyway, that's the story. I love you so very, very mucho. You are amazing, awesome and amazing. You are very unique. You can do and be anything. You can change anything about you. You can become absolutely anything. I believe in you. We are one. I believe in you. You can do this. The human experience is a beautiful adventure. It is such a beautiful adventure. It truly is. And I hope that you are excited about it and that you will really look into the app, because when you have your programs, your mental programs that are saying, I got this, I can do this, rather than, oh man, that is so difficult. It's such a difficult day. This what's going on is just so difficult. And instead you're saying, I got this. Is it fun? Is it challenging? Yes. Is it fun? No. But I got this. I can do it. I'm going to be resourceful. I'm going to problem solve. I'm going to figure it out. I got it. Those are the kinds of things, rather than, you know, that it's so difficult. You don't know how you can do it. Why does this always happen to me? Blah, 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 blah. The victim, right? The victim of circumstances. None of us like that. But it truly is the victim of circumstances, or of someone else who said something about you and or didn't give you the job that you were supposed to have gotten it, and you didn't get it. And it's like, then all of a sudden it's like you're the victim of a circumstance, of a person, of a situation, of events. You are never the victim. You are always empowered, and you are responsible for deciding how you want to look at something, the perspective. So what's the picture that you see? Do you see that somebody's taking advantage of you? And instead it's like, okay, I didn't get the job, but you know what? Everything is a message to me for positive change. So there must be a reason. There must be something better around the corner. And think about with that attitude, because one, now your perspective changed, right? You're coming from this positive place. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the job for me. That wasn't going to be what I wanted it, but okay, yeah, that stings a little bit. It would have been nice to have had that. Okay, but now something else is going to come along, or I'm going to create something. I'm going to build my own business, or I'm going to go online and start being an affiliate and make money that way, or I'm going to go work at a place that with the stuff that I really want to do. Anyway, you can do absolutely anything. So I love you so very, very mucho. And I hope you have an amazing evening. I hope you enjoyed. Look at that. It just gets more and more gorgeous up there. Let me see. Just the sky just there. When I put it just a certain way, the camera actually gets the actual color, the way it looks. Look at that. Oh, let me move my big head. Oh, man, isn't that gorgeous? My head full of brains and power and all of that, just like yours. And we are rewiring our brains so that we can all have success in every single area of our life. So you can have success in every single area of your life. I love you so very mucho, and we will see you tomorrow. Ciao.